Good evening and welcome to Let's Play Bastion. Really excited about this game. I played a whole lot of this about a year ago. It's really fun. It's got a great soundtrack. Let's jump in and get going here. We're going to play story and normal mode will be just fine.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky.
So this is our narrator, as you've just heard. His voice is incredible. He's awesome. Love this narration, and it's interactive. It responds to the things you do. So
He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble.
Alright, so world snaps into place around you. Also really cool, I quite like that. And as I was saying, that narrator who responds to things you do, watch this. Oh, I can't jump off here. Later on. Let's see, maybe when he lets us roll.
Ground forms up under his feet as if pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road.
Our hammer! Yeah,
Well,
let's pick
it's
that
a
up.
touching reunion.
Now we can destroy all parts of the scenery. There's the roll. Okay, so here's the hammer. A's the roll, and we can zip off the
then
edge.
He falls to his death. I'm just fooling.
Fantastic. Let's smash this crap out of the way.
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity.
So another cool thing with this game, the way the world falls in, as you go over to each nook and cranny, you can get more things dropping off bit by bit. So if you don't explore every area, like if you just stick to the main path, you're going to miss having some of the world snap into place.
No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground.
And I rolled right into him.
Good. Fella got a piece of him, though.
Yeah, I wasn't too careful there. Huh. But see, you can find little paths like this. All that stuff that just zipped over to me, that's the in-game currency. So you do want to collect as much of that as you can. It'll be really useful. Now, if you're going for the achievements, you want to make sure you walk along every single edge and get as much of the world to fall into place as you can, because that is one of the achievements. But I actually are already 100% at this game, so I'm not going to bother with that. On this run through, it would be a whole lot of me spending excess time walking by all the edges.
Kid just rages for a while.
I do want to get all of this currency, though. Alright, moving on.
Repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do.
The Fang repeater, hooray. So now we've got our melee and our ranged.
Spin up the chamber.
Alright. Nope, and we got all this crap out of the way.
Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting.
Let's take a taste.
Sometimes you just need a drink.
And there we go. And that used up one of our potions. Or tonics, health tonics, which we can immediately refill
A
here.
school of squirts tunnels up around him.
Oh, here we go.
Must have fled here from the mines.
Crystal barrette.
Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew. Always used to fancy her.
So let's check out the info. A memento, a fashion accessory covered in soot. Holds great value of the sentimental variety. Also holds hair firmly in check. Best hang on to it just in case. We also have a city crest, which is a memento, an identification badge from the old days. All those on official business for the city bear the star of Celandia. That's right. It is said to represent warmth, labor, and sacrifice. Oh, more of these fellows.
It's a wonder the old saloon's still standing. Used to have the nicest view.
Let's mosey into the saloon.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Inside's old Rondi, the bartender. The calamity got him before his drinking did.
So we can see this fella up here. I'll demonstrate it this once. You'll find more like this, and you can mash them.
Rondi always wanted his ashes scattered here.
But I can't.
Then Kid finds his trusty shield.
I feel kind of terrible mashing up people's bodies, so for the most part, I'm going to try to avoid destroying them. Let's get our shield.
The security takes him for a petty thief. Special delivery. Gas fellas.
And you can mash the boxes before they escape sometimes, but no big deal if you don't.
Bags start turning up for last call.
Alright, let's just go crazy here. Oh, that guy tricked me. I thought he was dead.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid.
Yep. Okay, this guy we gotta be a little more careful about. Get some gun action in here.
Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
But first...
He gets a good look at things on his way down.
The wharf
He lands
district.
on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke.
So we're gonna pick this up, and it's gonna swap us out to this one. So you'll get your choice. Once we get rolling, you'll have the opportunity where you can choose which weapons you want to have equipped.
A good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back.
Alright, and there we go. If you wait until it's nearly at you, and blast him back that way. Yeah, I was supposed to use the bow, but... Let's go this way first. Something stringy. This will be used, you can upgrade...
A memento from a breaker. Once the fastest man in the land.
Don't want to interrupt the narrator. You can upgrade your weapons. So, as you see here, an upgrade material for the bow, a stretch of meese gut, prized by bowyers and pelt ball fans. One more reason for the popularity of meese hunting. So you come across, each weapon has its own unique thing that you can use to upgrade it. You'll find those as you go along. Alright, let's try that again. Too soon. There we go.
Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
Oh. Well, that didn't work out so well. There we go. I'm rusty. I've not played this game in a while. Come on, you. Too soon. There we go. Aha!
Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome. He's a mighty fast learner.
Oh, that's right. We got the bow now instead of the fast one. Pretty flower. Alright, so now the tonics are going to allow us to use the special ability, that whirlwind that I just got. So I can only use 3 at this point. Well, only 3 tonics I can hold. They drop fairly often. Get this fella out of the way. There we go.
He finds the distillery, right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
So as you can see, as you gain levels, you get more slots. And so far, these are our only options. We can get extra health, 10% critical hit chance, which is only active when full health, and absorb stray fragments. I'm going to go ahead and actually do that for now. Because then I don't have to chase them all down. So now, we go to the arsenal.
Where the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
And I don't want to use the bow. I like the repeater better. Oh. And yeah, let's just check again and we'll keep the hammer. And this is our, oh no, we do have bolt burst. Yeah, I think we'll do that instead of whirlwind, and then dancing shot would be for the breaker's bow. All right. So that was the skill for the repeater. Oh, get out of here. There we go.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
Oh yeah, you gotta take these out fast or they'll just keep spitting out squirts. So I'll focus on this and get all those guys after. There we go. Nothing over here. This poor lady. Get those for some extra experience.
You better watch us.
Get up. All right.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
But there's still enemies on the way. There we go. There we go. No, and then there's this fellow waiting up here for us. And we do have some holes in here, so gotta watch that. Let's see. There we go.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air.
And this is an upgrade for our hammer. A chunk of precious alloy found deep underground. The staple diet of gas fellas, also used in all manner of industry. Oh, let's work on these guys.
Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did.
There we go. Now these guys take multiple hits, but they get a little smaller each time you do. Oh, and we got one of those bins over there as well. And given enough time, they'll get bigger too. Oh. You don't want to stand on their goop because it damages you. Alright, this one's almost done. Let's go ahead and do one of those. Get this thing out of here.
Rob's a scumbag of his last meal.
And then this big guy's knocking out chunks of the ground. Get out of here, guys. Oh, I totally missed all of them. Pick up that. Alright. And this guy's mostly just getting him to strike, run around behind, get some hits. Beware of the ground. Let's lure him over here a little. Maybe about here. Yeah.
Kid puts him out of his misery.
Alright. Look at all that stuff. Wonderful.
He finds the core to the wharf district.
Well, let's pick that up.
Steals the city's heart. Might as well.
Now we gotta run for it.
Kid has a feeling he better get a move on. The place is starting to fall. See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running.
So I could run all the way and just, you know, get past pretty much all these guys.
Crazy.
But I kind of like to try and kill some of them and get the experience. Nope. That guy's kind of obnoxious. I might not mess around too much with him. No, we got him, we got him.
At last, the Skyway's in sight.
Alright, to the Skyway.
Whisks him where it needs to go. Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races.
And here we are at the Bastion. This is what it's all about.
Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me.
Uh-huh. Here's our narrator. The stranger.
We talk for a spell.
So we can go ahead and the different items you pick up, like this barrette, I can ask him about it. He'll tell me things. So let's ask him about the seal representing the city of Ceylondia.
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores.
Alright. How about this core? A large bluish mineral found in the wharf district. It feels warm to the touch and hums like a motor. What exactly does it do?
All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there. Then watch.
And we will do that in just a minute. But first, let's ask about this barrette. Ask about what happened to Nacy, the girl who used to pin her hair back with this. Is she here already? Where is
I tried
everyone?
to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right. Except no one else showed up.
Oh, that's problematic, huh? Let's go ahead and pop this core in.
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
So now we can really get going on things. Here we've got a foundation.
Kid ponders what to build.
And we get to choose, which is really cool. I really like this. So do we want a distillery first, or do we want the arsenal first? I think the arsenal's going to be better, so I can use weapons that I prefer to use. So we're going to go ahead and pop that in there.
The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
So now instead of having to wait until we reach an armory in game, we can just equip these before we set out to a next zone.
Better than a box of nails.
And then we're going to find more cores, and we can build more things. Alright.
Kid don't know what's out there waiting for him.
Well, let's go see. To the Skyway.
Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
So, we beat the Wharf District. Now we can do a little mini game with our bow. Or we can go look for another core. Let's start... well, I'll show you this. We're not going to do too well now because our bow is very low level. It's not upgraded at all. But
the breakers used to come here for target practice. Used to play a little game. See who could bust the most targets and the fewest shots.
so every weapon has an area like this
He's focused.
with certain challenges to complete.
And he's off.
Okay. But our bow is not that powerful, so I wanted to target one of the ones past it. Now so we're gonna do this the slow way. Try and hit multiples. I don't think it's even strong enough to hit multiples at once this early on, but we'll try. So he's targeting that far one. Let's line these up in the way. Okay, so we can hit them, but we can't break them yet. Oh. Yeah, I'm doing this all wrong. That's okay. It's been quite a while since I played this game. We'll go ahead. We'll take out what we can. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get third place prize.
A perfect shot just happens in a flash.
Oh, he's not backing up. There we go. Get all three of these. And it didn't target through the other one. That's okay. Yeah, we'll just finish up this way. This is not going to be ideal. I forget, each one, it's a certain amount of shots that you have to get it done in. I don't remember just what it is. Missed that one totally. And he moves so slow. But this area is almost done. Alright, do another of those. It's going to be quite a few shots. And once we get it upgraded, then just the first shot blasts through and destroys all of them in the line. So that'll be the point where we can really make some progress with this. I think with the other weapons, as we open up their little challenge areas. Oh, cool. Yeah, we got third. But as we open up the other areas, I'm not going to bother even trying them until we've upgraded the weapons some. So, something stringy. Now we have two of those. Upgrade this bow when we get the chance. We can't yet. You don't actually upgrade it in the armory. There's another piece that we'll find.
Materials we need.
We have to get, I believe it's the forge, to be able to actually apply the upgrades. So for now, we'll just go to this other area. To the workman ward.
Now he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong.
Alright, up you go.
Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one?
Oh, we're going to explore all of them. But we're going to go ahead and do that next time. So if you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Come back next time and we'll check out the workman ward.